Hey everybody, Adrian H here of ahngreatlife. Welcome to my channel, and this reading is about love, and the question is it going to work out? Okay, so I've loaded the video just before this one, how to work on a plant, love that actually grows. You want to go look at that maybe. That will give you quite good guidance for love. But for this one, you're choosing deck 1, deck 2, or deck 3. I have pre-selected them for you, meditated on them, and the question is this going to work out? Okay, so you're with somebody at the moment, there's maybe some doubts and some fears there happening, or you've got your eye on somebody and you want to know, do you spend some more time on this? Is it going to work out? Is it maybe better to move on? Are you wasting your time? Who knows? You know, maybe it will work out beautifully, maybe you're being played. All right, so let's see. We're going to get straight in there. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Got a couple of these coming up for you. Quite straight talking, but let's check for you. Remember, this is general guidance. If you want to have a detailed reading, my details are down below. You book yourself one, you get yourself some detailed information coming there through. Okay, number 1, the healer. All right, with Pneumite, there's a crystal. So all is not really lost over here. There's one of two ways this is going for you. Either there's some work that needs to be put on and the situation can still heal. We'll look at the cards just a bit further because even though I pre-selected them, I haven't looked at them. So it's one of two ways that is going for you if you chose option number 1 over here. Okay? Either the situation is busy healing itself and that might bring you closer together, or maybe you guys would not, you were just a season. And sometimes it's good to realize when something was a season and it's time to move on. Especially in love. If you're going to invest your heart, you want to make sure that it is going to come back to you beautifully. You don't want to waste your time. Okay? I'm not saying that you're wasting your time in the moment if you chose this card. Let's see what else we have. New vision. Okay. Alrighty. So the way that it seems is that you kind of have I would almost say like a realization that there's more in life, or there's more to life. You want more, okay? You desire more. You desire like a higher purpose, really. And you want more out of life than just love. And it's fine. And when I say that, what I mean is that you are open to love, you are open to a relationship, you are open to a marriage, whatever sort of arrangement you might be in. However, you also really, you want to experience the fullness of life, and you want to experience the full expression of life. And you are at that point where you might realize you can either do this together as a couple, or you can do it on your own. But you want your soul to soar. There is that almost like a hunger and a desire for a fuller expression of life. Okay? So if you are in a troubled relationship at the moment, okay, there is some healing taking place, and that healing, as I said, might mean that you go two different ways, or that you go together. The question is normally that you want to ask is, would you like this relationship to continue? And if the answer is yes, the question is, do you both want it? Okay? Because you must both want it in order for it to work out. Right, but you are ready to spark and to really live life, and you want to be with somebody who is ready to do that with you as well. Because look at that, your emotions are in balance, and you see, this is the thing. You realize that for the greatest expression of life and love and beauty and all those wonderful things, you would maybe like to have a partner, and you would appreciate having somebody by your side, but you don't need it. Okay, now be very careful when you're at this stage, because yes, you may not need it, but don't just tell your partner to go hit the road. Okay, don't just tell them, hey listen buddy, hey listen young lady, I am now on this new evolutionary path and you are not, so I'm sorry about that, but it's time for us to go separate paths. Okay, it's about going into your heart and then asking yourself what is best within the situation right now, what is going to serve the purpose of your relationship best. Okay, balance. It's about balance. It's about equal measure. Okay, so this is what you need. You need a relationship. There can be a lot or there can be little, but you don't need a relationship where you take care of anybody. You also don't need a relationship where anybody takes care of you. But you need the sort of relationship where the two of you work together towards one goal. All right. So that is what you really want. That's what you need. And that is what brings you into this beautiful emperor space where your life feels, in a sense, almost like it has meaning. Okay. You want to feel that your life has purpose. And that's where you are at the moment. Okay. Will this relationship work? It definitely has a chance. It needs some work. Okay. But it definitely has a very good chance of working out. As I said though, it's up to you whether you want it to work, and then do both of you want it to work. All right. It can't only come from one side. It must come from both sides because of who you are, or maybe because of who your partner is. You both need to be on the same page. Otherwise, that page ain't going to work out. Okay. Number two. Compassion. Do not be too hard on your partner, and do not be too hard on yourself. Okay. If you're having problems, it might be that you're too stubborn, that you're too set on the things being a certain way, that this is how it is, this is what you want. Relationships are about compromise. Okay? Doesn't mean that you completely lose yourself in it, but it is about compromise. It's a give and take. Okay? And if your partner is going to a bit of a stage at the moment where maybe they're not quite where you would like them to be, maybe don't just focus on now, but focus on who can this person be, and then maybe give them a bit of time. Okay. Maybe give them a bit of time, remembering that we are all in the process of unfolding into the greatest version of who we are and what we can become. And some of us need a little bit more time. So, and the same thing with speaking about more time. Sometimes you get, you'll say that I'm so in love, I can't be without you a single minute any longer. That is quite simply not true. Okay? And sometimes you need to give another person a little bit of time. If you say that I want to be with you forever, then it only makes sense that you are then, maybe you need to give the person a year to a month or two, whatever. But also don't let the situation drag on forever. Speak about it openly. Say what it is that you need for your greatest expansion of life, and then reach a consensus together. If you can have an open conversation with each other. When I say open, I mean open. Okay? Then your that is the foundation for your relationship. So I feel there might be a lack of communication here. Maybe... there's a big difference between considering each other's feelings and simply just bottling up. You don't want to bottle up, and one day when you have a disagreement, then you start blowing up. Okay? Something small happens, you forget to put the lid back on the bowl, and then you say, oh, but last week you left the car over there. All right? Don't bottle up things. Patience. Patience is a big thing for you guys. It's a big thing for you guys. Okay? Patience, compassion. Can't just have your own way. But that is how you guys have a very, very, very beautiful chance of working out. Okay. If you're willing to put in the work and be a bit more pliable, there's a good chance for you all to work out. Number 3, the lovers. Now this is a good start. Okay, this is a very good start. This is a twin flame start. So if you chose option number 3, this is a twin flame start, and sometimes twin flame journeys are difficult. Okay, they can be very challenging, because these people can really, it's one of those people you say like, I hate him. It's like I just want to kill her. But because a lot of times they reflect back to you who you are in the parts within yourself that need healing still. Cool? Understand? And it's with all other readings, but especially this one, if you want some more detail, you get yourself a detailed reading, and we can give you some details around there as well. Okay. There we go. Twin flame journeys, driving you insane, driving you up the walls. Okay. You want to choke this person, making you go completely mad. Sometimes making you feel like you like you just want to jump out of a train. As I said, the twin flame journey can be challenging, but oh my goodness, is it delicious. So delicious. All right. And you see, here's the thing though. Now you want to be mindful of this. All right. Don't judge your partner by past mistakes that others made or you made. Okay? When you realize in that relationship that all that glitters isn't gold, when that person let you down, don't judge this person by that person's stuff. Okay? Maybe that person that let you down, broke your heart, was what was needed exactly for you to come to this stage. So now that you're with this person now, or you're going to the relationship that you're going now, consider this maybe just before you're breaking it off, or you're letting it go, you're completely throwing in the towel, by that person not appreciating you for the value of who you are, made you now realize what it is that you deserve. So now that you come into this beautiful vavavumness where you're getting where you're getting what you want, you learn to actually appreciate this person so much more. You don't just take it at face value, because now you know your worth. Okay? Now here's the thing. You may listen to what I'm saying and you say to myself, that guy's talking absolutely nonsense. What does Adrian know? You guys are busy going to a period where you're detaching from all the past situations. You're going to a new beautiful phrase. Okay? It might not feel all that positive at the moment, but you are moving very strongly from a past situation onto a more present situation. So it's about letting go. Breathe out slowly and let the past go. Don't hold on to the past. Don't hang on to the past. And look at that. Look at that. I told you all this is a twin flame vibe. Okay? Of course, soulmates being everybody around us that help us to get to everywhere we need to be. Twin flame is that it's almost like the other half of your soul. Okay? That it really, it just feels like this person just gets you so beautifully. And they do. This relationship can work out really beautifully. Okay? This has got of all the other ones. I'm not saying that the other ones are bad. Remember, there's always guidance. And it's always about how much you are prepared to put in. It's the same with astrology. You know, they will say, for example, a Cancer and a Gemini will never work out. But it's first of all, you've got a whole chart, so there's so much more details. But it's also about how much work you as a person is prepared to put in. If you're going to let this one go, it might actually really break your heart. But in the same token, it's a lot of work. Okay? Thanks so much for your time. Thanks for your energy. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Leave me comments and let me know about your love. I want to know about your love. Okay? Let me know about your love and your life and all this beautiful stuff. Thank you so much. See you all soon. Namaste.